laziest ways to make money with coaching in 2025. So in this video, I'll share with you how you can get to $100,000 a month or more in profit with the least efforts with your info coaching business. Because when I say laziest ways, I didn't mean that you are being a complete loser and you stop working, right? What I mean is you are using systems that requires way less time and efforts on your end, but still gets you amazing results, right? So I'll share with you 4 systems. First one is obviously Instagram story sequences, then micro niche YouTube funnel. Then I'll share with you an 8-figure pre-call process that will literally turn your sales call in onboarding calls. And the last one is free community funnel. So you will learn exactly how you can use story sequences and make $30,000 or more whenever you want. So literally I'll show you how to print money on demand. Then I'll show you how to print with micro niche YouTube channel by posting low effort videos like this. Because if you think those over edited retention editing still works in 2025, you'll get random people on your YouTube videos and that will really affect your lead quality, right? So by posting really raw and low effort videos, you are going to have an amazing amount of lead quality with like really high quality. They are really interested in buying what you offer, right? Then I'll show you how to nurture your leads so much in the pre-call process that your sales call become your onboarding calls. And finally, I'll show you how to hijack trust using free community funnels. So my name is Lucky, and from the last 2 years, I've been helping coaches and creators start or scale their info coaching businesses. So if you are looking for help to start or scale your info coaching business, or you want my help to implement any of the systems that I share with you in this video, you can go on to first link in the description and you can book a one-on-one call with me. Now, enough yapping, and let's start with story sequences. This is by far the best thing you can do on Instagram. And I study a lot of funnels, coaching businesses that are doing 7 figures a month or more right now. And one of the major differences between coaches and creators doing less than $30,000 a month or coaches making more than 6 figures a month in profit is they are using the Instagram stories the right way, right? Because on Instagram, reels don't convert that well. And I guess you know it, right? Because reels on an average is 60 seconds, 90 seconds long, and you can try your best, but you cannot give value within 60 to 90 seconds. Because if you post a 30-minute YouTube video, that is obviously going to kill it, nurture your audience so much rather than reels, right? So that's why reels don't convert that well. And I guess if you are using Instagram, your main goal is to obviously get new people into your funnel, right? And when you get new people into your funnel, you funnel them down to your YouTube channel. That's where they'll get nurtured by watching your long form videos, and then they'll finally book a call with you. But let's get back to our Instagram stories. So the only goal of reels is to get them to follow you, because once they follow you, they become a part of your ecosystem. Now they can watch your reels again and again and again. They can watch your stories every single day. And obviously, if you are posting a YouTube video, you also want to share it in your stories. So your warm followers, they follow you every single day, they watch your stories every day, they can get to your YouTube videos and be more nurtured by that, right? So story sequences is just simply strategically planned series of stories. And here's the basic structure. You start with a hook, then you continue with a story. And story, it can be about how your client got XYZ result, how you are making XYZ amount of money if you are a trader, or if you do not have that much case studies right now, right? Then you tell your offer how you can help them with XYZ or get their dream outcome. And then finally, a simple call to action, right? And why do story sequences work so well? First one, they create FOMO and urgency, because if you are sharing your amazing client results, if you are sharing your personal results every single week, it creates a fear of missing out and urgency in your audience. Hey, like, hey, this guy is getting results. And if I don't buy his offer, it's my loss, right? I am missing out on the results that I can get by working with him. Then the second thing, it's shown to warm leads. Now, some of you might disagree with me, but the thing is, if they are watching your stories, then obviously either they are coming from YouTube or they are coming from your Instagram. Like they are already following your content, they are already following you, they already know you, right? So they are already warm. Now, what the goal of the stories is to tell them the results you are getting and nurture them so much that they literally feel stupid by not working with you. So this is the best thing. You can see it like it's email list on steroids if you are using Instagram story sequences. And the last thing, it will build trust and authenticity that is needed if you are selling a high ticket offer. So posting daily stories, you make your audience realize that how much your offer is insanely valuable. And you are not just another coach, you are selling them on yourself by selling your personal results, telling your stories about how you get where you are, and lastly how you are getting incredible results for your clients, right? And again, as I said, they will literally feel stupid if they are not working with you. So here's the best weekly story sequence structure. And first thing is you want to post stories every single day, right? So starting with Monday, you want to do client results with hard call to action for your offer. Hey, these are my client results. If you want the same, DM me the word XYZ or swipe up to book a call or something like that. Like you want to be really direct by sharing your client results. So if they want the results like your clients, they will book a call with you or they'll buy your offer. On Tuesday, you are providing value. You are breaking their limiting beliefs by helping them realize why they haven't achieved their XYZ goal or their dream outcome, right? So you are digging into their pain points. So for example, if you are a fitness coach, on Tuesday, what you're going to do, you are going to break their misconception or limiting beliefs around weight loss. So for example, it can be like, hey, if you think doing 2 hours of cardio in gym every single day will help you lose weight, you are wrong. This can be hook. And then in the upcoming slides, you are telling a story that why it's wrong and what to do. So you are just helping them realize that why they haven't achieved their goals and they need a change. That's the main goal for this story. So you want to convey that, hey, you are struggling and you need to change. On Wednesday, you want to share your personal story that inspires them. It can be your future goals, it can be your journey, if you are making decent amount of money, or even if you are doing decent in your niche, then turning points in your journey and the risks you took that got you here. So you can share any of the personal stories that you have. So on Thursday, you are sharing your personal wins and results. It can be payment screenshots, the workout you did, or anything personal, because you don't just want to post client results, you want to post your wins too, so you can sell them on yourself. So by doing that, you are not coming across as another coach, right? On Friday, again, you want to do a soft call to action. You can also do a direct one, but as you see, on Monday and Friday, we are doing direct call to action for our followers. And this is just 2 times a week. You don't want to overdo it, because if you are overdoing it, this is a surefire way to kill your brand. On Saturday, you can do general lifestyle pictures of yourself. Let the momentum you build from Monday to Friday cool off a little bit. And on Sunday, you can do a Q&As that works really well. And also you can do lifestyle, right? So Saturdays and Sundays, you are not doing any call to action. The only call to action you are doing is on Monday with client results and on Friday with a free resource, or you can do a direct one like on Monday, right? So you are only doing call to action on Monday and Friday 2 times a week. On other days, you are nurturing your audience to build the trust and goodwill. Because the thing is, what the most coaches and creators do wrong is they are doing call to action 3 to 4 times a week, or even worse, every single day. Never do this. It will kill your brand, because then your audience think that, hey, he's always trying to sell me something. And if they get this thinking, your story views will literally crash. People are not going to watch your stories. They don't trust you anymore, because every time you post stories, you are not telling about yourself, you are not telling about your life, you are not telling about your personal bills. All you are doing is just trying to sell them something, right? So just do 2 times a week, stick to this structure. This is the best structure that you can do in right now. So how to create story sequences? The next thing is, first it starts with a hook, and hook can be really simple. If you are launching a course, if you are launching a coaching program, it can be like, hey guys, I've been working on this thing for the last 2 years or XYZ. But you get the point, right? You starts with a hook, then you goes on to the story. Story, I mean, it can be a story about yourself if you do not have that much case studies, or it can be a story about your clients, or it can be a turning point that gets you to build that coaching program or your course. But you want to do a story just after the hook. So the drop off rate from going to a hook to a story is really low, but if you are doing hook to CTA, it's really high, right? Then you want to show some proof that, hey, like what you're telling in the story and what you get them hooked for is actually right. You know what you're talking about. Then on the next slide, you are telling the offer, what they can expect, what's the results that you will deliver, your main deliverables and all. And then finally, you can do a call to action. Hey, DM me the word XYZ, or swipe up or DM me the word, let's say coaching, or you can book a call with me, something like that. You can do any call to action that you want. But the thing is, with story sequences, you always want to be creative with your sequences. You can also add urgency. So let's say after doing a call to action, you are telling them that, hey, I only have like 5 spots left, or prices increase after I got my first 10 clients, right? So you can add urgency, and you can just try and test different variation. But this is the basic structure that you need to follow, that it starts with the hook. Then we goes on to telling a story. Then you goes on to giving them the proof that, hey, you are legit, you know what you're talking about, you are not any random guru online, right? Then you tell your offer, mainly the benefits on how it can help them achieve their dream situation or XYZ goal that they have. And finally, a simple call to action. So that's a perfect story sequence, right? And what you want to do here is you want to track your drop off rate after every single story. So how many people dropped off after watching your hook and they didn't watch your story? How many people watch your story but they didn't watch the proof? How many people didn't get to the call to action, right? And what they did after, first of all, you are doing daily stories. So after 3 4 months, you are getting enough data every single day, and you can choose your winning sequences. Like you will automatically get your winning sequences for your audience. So now you know exactly what kind of stories works with your audience, right? And for example, I created like story structure for FOMO on how you can generate FOMO in your audience. So first slide will be an engaging hook where you are doing a big claim and promising value to them, right? So it can be swipe next to get the 3-step system that I follow to like I use every single time to let my content goes viral every single time. This is just for pure example, right? Then the second slide, you are directly showing the authority and social proof. You are sharing amazing results and highlighting their flaws. It can be like a client results and you are doing that. Hey, my client did XYZ. You are not doing it. That's why you are not getting results. Then again, on the third slide, you are highlighting their problems and you are highlighting their pain points. You are using your knowledge to predict their pain points. So let's say if you are a sales coach, you can predict the pain point that most of the remote sales guys who want to get into remote sales, they struggle with, let's say, limiting beliefs, right? So you can be like, hey, I know that you are struggling with limiting beliefs. So what I did, they will literally think that, hey, he exactly knows what my problems are, right? Then again, you are showing authority. This proves that you know what you're talking about. And in the last thing, you are doing a very subtle pitch. No direct call to action, no direct offer, no direct pitch. It's very subtle pitch, right? Because if you are doing direct call to action every single time, you don't appear trustworthy. You just appear salesy or desperate about selling your coaching program. And again, as I told you, if you are doing it, your story will crash down and you'll not make any money with sequences, right? So there are some examples for call to action. So this one is from Jordan Wells. And again, like guys, the top guys are doing it. Guys doing some figures a month like TGR, Shelby Shep, Breast Skills, all are using it. So if you're not using it, you must, right? So everyone been asking for an update on Daniel after broke to rich challenge. So he did a challenge and this is an engaging hook. Hey, what's the update on Daniel? How much money he made? What's his life is right now, right? So that's what I mean by an engaging hook. When I say right here, you want to make big claims and promise value. So if we watch the stories next, we will exactly get to know how much money he is making and what systems he's using, right? Second story, in the last 90 days, his e-commerce store generated over 124K in sales at just 18. Against just after the first slide, he's showing proof, right? Then you will swipe next. He started this business with $38 a few months ago and running a six-figure business fresh out of high school. He's telling a story, right? Now now it all makes sense, like the structure and all that I shared with you. I've been getting non-stop DMs about the AI ecom strategy, and for the first time, I'm revealing it all for 100% free. That's where you are pitching. Subtle pitch. This is a subtle pitch. This is not a direct pitch, right? So on Wednesday, October 8th, 7 p.m., I'm hosting a free live class. This is the call to action. And this is, you learn XYZ. This is the benefits that you'll receive after, like, if you join his live class. And this is the call to action. So you get the point, right? He starts with a hook, he goes on to the social proof, then he shows the story, then he shows like the pitch, what's the time of the class and what you learn, and finally the link to it, right? Here's another story sequence, and this was from the time when Afnan did a $1.1 million launch in a single day using Instagram. And if you want a complete breakdown of her strategy, I did a video like 2 3 weeks ago. You can go and watch it on my channel, right? So first one is, today I want to do a Q&A sessions, and then he's specifically selecting questions that leads to her pitch, right? So first one, are you single? This is nothing to do with the offer. The next one, most transformative mindset method, that took your career to next level. Now her offer is about like personal branding. So obviously he's going to share how she built a multi 8-figure business by personal branding and why building the personal brand is the best career decision of her life. Then how do you collaborate or get, like, simply how do you make money? Because she's selecting the questions, she can select any questions, like, to be honest with you. Then she goes on to the pitch that is like, hey, if you are struggling with this, obviously or coincidentally, I'm doing a masterclass on 18th and I'll show you exactly how to do XYZ, how to get your desired results with this business model. And then how did you become rich? Again, this tied back to the story that, hey, I started a personal brand, and if you want to do it, you can join us on 18th of August. So this is what I mean by really subtle story sequence. And that's why I said you that you don't need to completely copy a structure. Always like take inspiration from the structure and be unique, put your twist to it. Then this is a perfect example of lifestyle stories for Saturdays and Sundays, right? Pictures of you like with cars and showing some decent results, nothing call to action, right? No DM call to action and all, just pure lifestyle content. Then this is an example of results based story sequence. You are sharing your results that, hey, my clients are getting this results. Again, another 3 caches today. Happy clients, happy day. And again, if you want the same results as my clients, you can, become a client today. So this is just a basic one, right? You can do way better than this. And it is like when I said you are doing a resource or soft pitch on Friday, what you can do that, hey guys, if I get XYZ result, and this includes like, I'll give you an example. If you are a remote sales coach, you can be like, hey, I made $50,000 last month, and I was the first, or I was the top closer on different offers. If you want my system, you can comment offer, and I'll send you how to get placed on an offer. So you get the point, right? So this is about story sequences. And again, guys, if you are not using it, you are truly missing out on your potential warm leads. Because as I showed you, people watching it are really warm. It creates FOMO and urgency, which is necessary if you want to get really high quality warm leads. And then it will build the trust and authenticity for you. If you want my help to implement the systems, you can go into the link in the description and book a call with me. So that is it about our story sequences. Now let's move on to micro niche YouTube funnel. How you can print 6 figures a month or more by really creating low effort videos that doesn't even get that much views. And this video is a perfect example, and even my channel is a perfect example of micro niche YouTube channel, because on an average, I am getting 100 views per video, and it books me 5 to 10 sales call. And when I say sales call, like if they are watching a 30-minute YouTube video of me and then they are booking call, just think about the quality of lead that he or she is, right? So I'm averaging 5 to 10 sales call every single with my YouTube video. And yeah, like the top info guys like Iman Gadze is doing it, Jordan Welch started doing it, William Brown is, I guess, the first guy who started this new meta of YouTube funnels, right? And it's really simple. You are posting raw valuable content, because the thing is, if you post those high quality vlogs, like I see still people are posting those crazy lifestyle vlogs, like the flashy, I bought a new car, I went to Dubai and spent $100,000, like these kind of videos. The thing is, nobody cares about you. This is a hard pill to swallow, but nobody cares if you buy a Lambo, even if you are making $10 million a day, right? All they care about is how your content can help them by solving their problems. So how do you do it? By posting valuable content, and let's get into it. So how you can start or build a micro niche YouTube channel from start and get pre-qualified leads or pre-sold leads, I would say. So like literally my sales call are onboarding calls, they are already pre-sold, right? So I just need to collect the cash on my sales calls. So you can see, like with every single one of my YouTube videos which are averaging around 100 views, I'm literally booking 5 to 10 sales calls with every single one of the videos, right? So this means this works, and you don't need millions of subscribers and millions of views to make it work, right? So when it comes to micro niche YouTube channel, there are literally simple 4 steps or stages, you can say. First one is dialing in your micro niche, finding your micro niche. The second thing is, most of the people already have their micro niche, but they are unable to become authority in that niche, right? So I'll show you exactly how you can become the authority, the guy when it comes to that micro niche. Third thing is how you can easily post banger videos, right, with literally 10 times less efforts that you are doing right now. And the last thing is high ticket offer, how you'll monetize all the audience and trust you have built with your micro niche YouTube channel. So first, let's start with micro niche dial in, right? Because if you do not have your niche dial in, none of this matters, right? Because we are already, talking about micro niche, because this allows you to be precise with your content. If you are not clear on what's your micro niche, you will not be precise with your content, and you will not attract the right kind of people to watch your content, and you will not make any money, right? So there are 2 types of people right now in the market. First one is posting generic content. The second one who is posting really, really specific content, right? So what I mean by micro niche is, let's say these are the people watching content in your niche, and you want to target these kinds of people, right? So for example, a guy on here is posting self-improvement videos. This is kind of really broad niche. He's talking about going to gym. He's talking about, meditation. He's talking about journaling. He's talking about all things self-improvement. And if we take on, like, if we see this side, this guy is really, really precise. So let's say this guy is a gym influencer or a fitness influencer. So this is the fitness industry, right? Like this whole box is the fitness industry. Now he's targeting, for example, you are targeting, people to lose weight, right? So this is the first layer, right? Then the second layer is, can be men who are in their 30s to lose weight, right? This is the second layer. The third layer can be 9 to 5 workers, or 9 to 5 job, a man with a 9 to 5 job looking to lose weight. And this micro niche can be, uh, people who are working, or men's in their 30s working 9 to 5 job to lose weight without spending 90 minutes or more in a day, right? So this is, you can say, it's a micro niche, right? We are really going, really niching down to a T, so we can really precise with our marketing, with our messaging, with our offers, right? And by now you know that the broader you go, the harder it is to sell, right? So you need to become a specialist, not a generalist. Generalist is someone who's posting, random generic content, and specialist is when you choose a micro niche, a really small niche within a niche, and you are becoming the X guy of that niche. So for example, if I show you like real example, this guy on this side is Neuro Knowledge. All he is doing with his YouTube channel is focusing on manifestation for entrepreneurs or athletes, right? And this guy right here, he's posting generic business content, right? So Neuro Knowledge is making more than 200K per month with his coaching offer, right? Every single month, and all by YouTube videos. He's running like close to no ads, right? And all his leads comes from his YouTube videos. And you can see like every single one of his YouTube video is really specific to the person. So this one is his latest video, how to change your reality so fast they think you should, you sold your soul, right? On the other hand, we have the guy who's, I don't know, but I think there are still some people who want to be like Iman Kazi, right? They are posting generic content. They do not have, any proper niche. They do not have a niche offer. All they have is they are trying to go viral. They are trying to get millions of subscribers. They are trying to get millions of views. There's nothing wrong with that, but this strategy doesn't work anymore. The new meta of 2025, or printing money with your coaching offer in 2025, is literally having a niche YouTube channel, right? So this guy, you can see like same thumbnails that these online gurus like Iman, Homozi, and Charlie used to do 2-3 years ago, and same format of the video and same content. So these types of channels right now are not growing at all. They will stay stuck for here for years, or I don't know, right? But they are not growing. These kinds of channels are not growing. The only channels that are growing right now is micro niche YouTube channel. And Neuro Knowledge is, I guess, one of the biggest channel when it comes to manifestation for entrepreneurs, right? And it does not matter if it's the biggest channel or not. The thing that matters is he is getting more than $200,000 a month every single month in his bank account, right? But there's a better way to do it. There are more smarter people who are not even trying to go viral, right? And that's what is called micro niche. Because if you are going viral, then you are in a bigger niche, but we are only talking about micro niche here. And it's when you become the like the guy. So it can be, the info guy. For me, like I'm the info guy, right? I'm the coaching or info offers guy, or Iman is the info guy, or Jordan Welch is the YouTube guy, William Brown is the courses guy, right? So you are targeting a really small niche. For example, Iman Ghazi with his new business YouTube channel, all he's doing is targeting info or coaching businesses doing over $100,000 a month, and he will help him to scale it to 500K or $2 million a month, right? So you can take a look at his YouTube channel, like business YouTube channel, make an extra 30 to 50K with your info business with this one system. And I'll show you like live example of his YouTube channel, Iman Kazi business, right? So this is his new channel, and yeah, now you can see that he is first of all really consistent on here, and every single one of the video is targeted towards info business. Why billionaire said info coaching, this is a mistake. Why about consulting.com, like the 100K a month prison, or the info coaching gold rush, or the 80/20 method, or how you can install the system. So you get the point, right? He is really niche down to a specific person. He has to have an info coaching business doing over $100,000 a month, and then struggling with their client acquisition and all, so he can help him to get to the next level, right? So what are the smarter guys are doing in 2025? You pick even smaller niche and become the guy in that niche, the YouTube guy, the trading guy, the info guy, like I am, right? So it's the only thing that you talk about in your videos. You are not a generalist. You are not talking about AI in the first video, brick and mortar businesses in the second video, trading in the another video, right? All you have to do is post videos of that niche only, like Iman Ghazi is doing here. All he is doing is posting videos related to his niche, which is info or coaching, right? So every single one of his video revolves around that niche. So that's how you become a specialist, not a generalist, right? So I guess you get the point of how you can dial in your niche, right? Now let's go on to how you will become the authority, because that is by far the most important thing when it comes to micro niche YouTube channel, because this is the thing that separates people who actually makes a tons of money from YouTube, or people who get views and likes and who are broke, like most of the influencers are, right? So on this hand, we have breast scales, and on this hand, there's a guy who's trying to, I guess, copy breast scales. If we look breast scales, all he's doing, he's flexing his lifestyle as trying to sell his coaching offer, right? And this guy is trying to do the same, but you can see the difference. This one got 400,000 views, and this one got 7K views. Because the thing is, what used to work a year, 2 year, or 3 years ago is not working right now. And this is not the authority. If you think you can post a Dubai vlog, if you are buying a Lambo or buying a car like breast scales every single week and then crashing it, the thing is nobody cares about your Dubai vlogs or your Lambos or how much money you make. And even like from the last 2 3 years, if you try to flex your lifestyle, people are going to hate you, or I don't know, but there's a bad reputation for these kinds of influencers, because they are like the course seller or Miami guru, right? You get the point, right? So this is the worst strategy right now if you want to grow your YouTube channel, if you want to grow your subscribers, and if you want to make more money. All for these efforts and all, you will end up getting some views and no cash, like this guy. So he is like trying to replicate breast scales, and there's nothing wrong with it. But breast scales, he have a micro niche YouTube channel, right? So I'll show you. So this is raw as breast, and Bress knew that by posting these Lamborghini and car videos, flexing his lifestyle videos, this is not going to do anything, because people honestly don't care about what you have, right? They care about themselves. So Bress starts helping people on, or teaching people about how they can do the same. So if you want to build your personal brands and if you want to make more money, please don't follow the strategy of posting like super ultra high production value vlogs and all, and you are spending literally $50,000 on every single one of the video, right? To build authority, first you need to understand this content funnel. So there are three types of content. First one is top of funnel content, second one is middle of funnel content, and third one is bottom of funnel content. And if we go into specifics, the top of funnel, the main goal of top of funnel is focused on reach but with the right audience. So what people get wrong about top of funnel, they think is top of funnel is all about getting views and going viral. That's not the case, right? If you can look at my last video, which got almost 1.5k views by now, with like literally 50 subscribers, so that was an outperformer of my channel, right? And all I did, I focused on reach but with the right audience. I haven't posted any 19-year-old millionaire vlog and all, because by doing that you are attracting a lot of, I don't know, but random audience that don't really care about you. All they want to care about is entertainment. But you are not here to give entertainment, right? You are not a content creator. You are an entrepreneur. You are a business owner. You want to get as many clients as you can or make as much money as you can from YouTube, right? So this is what people get wrong about top of funnel. Top of funnel is still focused on reach, but you need to filter out the audience. It's reach with the right kind of audience, or the right quality of people. Then middle of funnel, where all the magic happens, because if you are posting or flexing your lifestyle, that's the thing that you are missing, right? Bottom of funnel is all about conversions. So what do you think is, people see my lifestyle, people see my dream, people see that I'm living their dream lifestyle, and they will buy my course. No, this is not going to happen, because right now, first of all, the coaching industry has a bad reputation, right? And by posting a Dubai vlog or by posting a lifestyle or flexing vlog, you are not adding any value. You are not nurturing them to buy your program. Because let's say if you are a trader, if you don't teach your viewers how to trade, how to start with trading, these new flashy strategies and all you do is posting Miami vlogs, they're not going to buy. They don't care about if you live in Miami or if you live in Dubai. All they care about is if you can help them or not, right? So literally, to do that, all you need to do is nurture them in your content, build that trust, and frame your audience. So let's say you are selling a coaching program based on some specific trading strategy. So in your content, first of all, you need to sell them on the idea that this is the best trading strategy. Then you need to nurture them. So build trust. Post a bunch of results on your Instagram stories if you talk about the content funnel. But let's stick to YouTube. You are posting, let's say, case studies with your students, and you are showing them the real proof in your videos that, hey, you made this much amount of money with using the same exact strategy. So that's how you nurture them. You give them the education, you give them the content, the information that is needed to buy from you, right? So you build trust and frame the audience with middle of funnel content. Bottom of funnel is, sometimes it is not necessary if you are doing the top of funnel or middle of funnel the right way, but still it is for the I'll say the skeptics, because again, coaching industry has a bad reputation. So all you are doing, it is mainly focused on conversion. You are doing direct call to action. You are literally spamming proof on your through your YouTube videos and all, and you are getting them over the fence. Like the skeptic audience, you are getting them over the fence that, hey, I know what I'm talking about. I'm the legit guy. I'm not your Miami post seller. I am actually, like, I can actually help you, right? So that's how you build the authority. Now let's get into the specific tactics. So first of all, right now you are not showing proof of what you are doing, or like literally how much money you are making, how you are making it. People are not going to trust you. You'll have no authority, right? You need to show them that you are legit. You are, so like for the this video in the start, I literally showed you a screenshot of book, like calls booked with every single one of my YouTube videos, right? So instantly you'll be like, hey, this guy knows something, right? He's not any random bro online, or he's not any guru, right? So you have to back up your claims. You are not any random bro online. You need to show them that you get results. You are legit, right? You know what you're talking about. You're not any another Miami guru who's just posting vlogs and selling people the dream and selling a shitty course who, like, that never fulfills the promise, right? And that's the problem of the info business today, right? So that's why micro niche YouTube channel are outperforming these days, right? So first of all, proof. Nothing comes closer to proof. You need to spam proof as soon as you can in the video. Then the second thing, you need to add insane value through your YouTube videos. So if we talk about Neuro Knowledge, the guy who's doing $200,000 a month, all he's doing is posting really long form YouTube videos breaking down the exact process or steps they need to take to manifest the dream life. So for example, this video, how to change your reality so fast they think you sold your soul. In this video, he's literally explaining how manifestation work, how you can, fasten the process, and how you'll get your dream life, right? And for my video, like, this was my best performing video of this channel, right? How Afnan Khalifa made $1.1 million in a single day using Instagram. I'm literally breaking down her exact strategy, like entire strategy she used to make $1.1 million, right? So I am adding insane value for my ICP, because nobody cares about you. As I told you, this is a hard pill to swallow, but nobody cares about if you are living in Dubai. Nobody cares if you are making $100,000 a month. If you first of all do not show them the actual proof that you are doing what you say you are, and you are not adding insane value, they will not care about you. You will become another guru online, right? So nobody cares about you. They don't trust you. To solve that, you need to give them insane value in your YouTube videos. And when I say insane, I really mean it. By insane, I mean solving specific problems in their life. So for example, this video, I'm recording it. My ICP is, coaches, creators who are struggling to start or scale their coaching businesses. These videos will specifically solve the problems of them struggling with YouTube, right? So that's how you need to think about it. The last thing is low effort videos. Guys, if you are still doing those crazy over edits and all, you will never going to break past your plateau, right? Because right now, I think, like, from the last 12 months, the audience, or like general people on YouTube, starts hating over edits, the crazy backgrounds, music, motion graphics and all, right? So you don't need to overcomplicate it. You are overcomplicating your video process. You are overcomplicating your production. You are just literally spending thousands of dollars on editors and content team and all. You don't need to do that, because again, all we care about with the micro niche YouTube channel is showing them the proof and adding value. That's literally it. That's what necessary to build trust, and trust is the only thing you need to sell them on your coaching program or your info or high ticket offer, right? So audience hate over edits, so you don't need to overcomplicate it. Make simple videos like this, or even simpler, like if I show you, like this one. If you see this video, Iman Ghazi, he can literally hire the best editors, the best content team in the world, but still he's doing a raw talking head video, right? Why? Because he knew that the time of over edits or the Mr. Beast style edits of the videos are gone, right? Right now, audience really loves raw format. That's why I'm doing it. That's why hundreds of micro niche YouTube channels are doing it, right? Because you stand out. First of all, you stand out, and second of all, audience connects more to a raw format. Like, I'm literally talking to you directly, right? So you connect more with me in a raw format instead of editing, right? And again, you will just overcomplicate your whole YouTube system if you are overcomplicating your production. So just make low effort videos, right? And some tips for you guys to build authority is, don't yap too much in the start. Get to the point as soon as possible, right? I know some gurus tell you to, hey, you need to optimize for retention and all, but shut up. This thing doesn't work at all. All you need to do is, get to the point, get to the value as soon as possible, because again, they don't care about you, right? All they care about is themselves. Instantly deliver on the promise. So in thumbnail, plus title, you make them a promise. So my promise is I'll show you how you can start a micro niche YouTube channel from zero and scale it to $100,000 a month, right? So I instantly delivered on that promise from second one of the video, right? So you get the point that, hey, this guy really, you are watching this video because first of all, this is a valuable video, and second of all, you are facing the problem or you want to start a micro niche YouTube channel. So I'm very intentional with what I put out, right? So you need to instantly deliver on the promise that you make on the thumbnail and title. If you don't, they will not be on your video and click off. Show them proof as soon as possible. As again I did in the start, I showed you the screenshot that, hey, I'm booking calls, I'm closing clients literally by using the same strategy, and I don't even have 100 subscribers, right? So show them the proof as soon as possible, and proof is the biggest lever you can pull right now with a micro niche YouTube channel. Then make bold claims. I made a bold claim that I'll show you exactly how you can start $1 million micro niche YouTube channel. Then one idea, one video. Don't hop around with niches. Stick to one niche. And with every single video, there's one main idea, right? Don't confuse your audience. For this video, my only goal is to teach you YouTube, how to YouTube, right? So that's it. And if you do these things, there's like, you'll build insane amount of trust and authority in your niche, and you will become the guy, the trading guy, the YouTube guy, the social media guy, the content guy when it comes to your micro niche, right? Now the next thing, which is again most important, is posting banger videos, right? Because if you are not posting videos, you will not grow your YouTube channel, right? So to do that, there are tons of strategies and tactics and all. But if you are starting out, this is the easiest one. All you need to do is still prove on concepts right now. Some people will be like, hey, you don't copy other people. Hey, you are just another copycat. No, bro, like, listen to me, right? First of all, my process gave me my first viral video, right? So I saw that video in my niche, right? How Shelby Sapp makes 478K per month from Instagram. It's simple, and it got 27K views, right? And I steal the concept, I steal the idea of what the guy did in the video, and I put my own twist to it. So he did it for Shelby Sapp, and I did it for Afnan Khalifa, and I got my first viral video, right? So this stealing proven concepts works. And the thing is, you don't want to be the first guy who's putting in all the efforts and getting the reward. You want to be the smart guy who still gets the similar results, right? I take inspiration from his thumbnail, I take inspiration from his title. I literally copied his idea of what he's doing in the video, and literally I made tens of thousands of dollars from a single video, right? Because again, I'm selling high ticket offers, so I just need 2-3 clients to make $10,000, right? So all you need to do is go onto YouTube, found the outliers, found out the videos that outperformed recently for small channels, and just steal their concepts, right? Because the concept is already proven. It is very likely that you will get a viral video, you'll get tons of clients, you will get tons of engagement, and you will grow your YouTube channel, right? So for example, again, this is for the guys who don't believe that, or who believe that copying is bad and all. Surprise, surprise, your favorite gurus, the biggest influencers on YouTube are doing it. So this is James Smith, and let's take a look at his video, The Laziest Way to Make Money in 2025, $350 a day. Dan Martell, Laziest Way to Make Money with AI starting from zero. Nisha, Laziest Way to Make Money Online for Beginners. Iman Ghazi, Laziest Way to Make Money Online in 2025, $100 a day. So all of them uses the same video idea, same video concept, similar thumbnails, similar titles, right? But their actual content is different, and that's what I'm telling you. You don't need to copy them, but you need to steal proven concepts. So the laziest way to make money concept is already proven. It's already proven for Iman Ghazi. It's already proven for Dan Martell. So these guys came in and they were like, hey, if we took the concept and put our own twist to it, or apply it to our niche, right? So because Iman Ghazi is in business niche, James Smith is in content niche, and she's in, I guess, finance and all. So niches are different, but the video idea and the concept is same. That's how you literally blow up your YouTube channel, literally put no efforts to your videos and still reap the similar rewards. But I want to tell you that obviously you'll not get millions of views, and that's not our goal at all. Our goal, because you don't want to be a content creator, our goal is to make as much money or get as much clients as you can. So you'll get not millions of views as the first guy, because obviously he put all the efforts and all, but that's not your goal. You will still get the similar results. So for this video, I still closed a couple of clients, high ticket clients, and I only have 60 subscribers or 55 subscribers at the moment on my YouTube channel, right? So you need to steal proven concepts, put your own twist to it, and then post it, right? That's how you post banger videos. And the last thing is high ticket offer. And before that, I want to show you some examples of the guys who are literally crushing it with micro niche YouTube channel, so you can take some inspiration. So this is like Bruce Scales YouTube channel, and this guy is doing almost $1 million a month with coaching, right? So do you think he's stupid to start a micro niche YouTube channel because he already have a big YouTube channel with, I guess, I don't know, 500,000 subscribers, right? But he still opened a new channel because he knows that if he only talks about or flexing his lifestyle on his main channel, he's not going to convert, right? That's why he opened his new channel, and on this new channel all he's doing is providing them raw values, teaching them, framing them, altering their beliefs, every single thing that's necessary to sell a high ticket coaching program. So that's why you need to have a micro niche YouTube channel, even if you have a big YouTube channel, right? Because you don't want to completely change your main brand, right? But you still want to reap the rewards of a micro niche YouTube channel. This shit is working. Why? Because you are literally nurturing them, giving them the value, giving them the information that is needed that you'll not give if you're posting vlogs and all like other content, right? So that's why this is the best thing if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a coach, if you are selling something online. Then the last thing is obviously high ticket offer. Now this is the caveat to this strategy, that if you're not targeting for views, if you are posting very valuable content, there are very low chances that you will go mega viral, right? And if you are offering a low ticket product like $100, $500, you will literally fail at this, right? Because you are not getting views. What you are getting is a quality audience. So all you need to have is a high ticket offer anywhere between $5,000 all the way up to $30,000, right? Because now you have built the audience who know you, who like you, who trust you. That is the most important thing, guys. They like you and they trust you because they got value from you. And this is the exact same thing with Homozi, right? So you keep the funnel really simple. All you want to do is from your YouTube videos, they will get redirected to a VSL page, and then they can simply book a call with your sales team. That is the funnel. You don't need to overcomplicate it, guys, because all the nurturing that is needed in the funnel you are doing in your YouTube videos, right? So that's how you build a YouTube channel, micro niche YouTube channel, and start printing with your high ticket coaching offer. And again, if you are looking for help, you can go to the first link in the description, book a call with me, one-on-one. I'll break down exactly how Brush Scales, TJR Trades, and Selby Sab are making over 500K a month using this pre-call process. I'll show you their confirmation and thank you page strategies that differentiates them from coaches doing 50K a month to 100K a month. And then I'll show you their secret 60-second videos that are increasing their show up rates by up to 40%. And then how their sales team are maximizing on pre-call assets to pre-handle the objections before they even jump on the call. And then finally, how you can copy all of this into your business and scale your info coaching offer. Let's break down their 7-figure pre-call flow. So it all starts with confirmation and thank you page, right? Where 90% of the info guys, coaches, and consultants have a pretty basic generic video on their thank you page telling them, hey bro, just confirm the time, or that, hey, can you add it to your calendar, right? Where Brush Scales have this pre-framing video, right? So you do not have any generic video telling to confirm the time in their emails. The only goal of this video, right? So it's a 2-minute video, and the only goal of this video is to get them to answer their dialer's phone. And obviously they are not running direct calendar pages. No one of them have direct calendar links where you can just fill up the type form and select the time that you can book appointment with. No, because they just simply can't keep up with the volume. Now just take a look at the views that these guys are getting at their short form content, right? They are just animals when it comes to getting views on short form content, right? And once you are getting that much amount of views, that much amount of volume in your funnel, you don't want to waste your time and you want to qualify them as much as possible, because you only want to jump on a call with people. You only want your closers to jump on call with the people who can pay on the call and ideally paid in full, right? So what they are doing, because they can't keep up with the volume, they want leads who are as warmed as possible, right? To get the most out of their leads and their sales teams, right? To understand this, I have an analogy, which is what I call friction analogy. So think of it like this is the first time when they watch your content, right? They are new to your world, they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you. This is the first time they ever watched any of your reel or your YouTube videos, right? Now there are some certain amount of steps that they need to go through to finally jump on a call with you, right? So it can be, let's say, watching 6 hours of your content and watching your Instagram reels, watching your stories daily, right? So these are the steps that they need to go through to finally jump on a call with you or your sales team. Now the more steps they are, the more the friction. So these steps between they watch your content or they jump on a call with you is basically called funnel friction, right? Because now you have landing pages, now you qualify them, now your dialer call them and then ask them a bunch of questions, right? So this is friction in a funnel. So the more friction you have in your funnel, the better quality leads you are getting, right? And if you have this kind of friction where they do not just can't get access to your calendar page, they literally need to answer their dialer's phone, and the dialer asks a bunch of questions, they qualify them, they understand the situation. Now you are getting best quality of leads possible. They know you, they like you, they trust you, and they are more committed than 90% of the people who watch your content, right? So this is the first thing they are doing. And if you want to implement this in your business, just have a thank you page, and the video on the thank you page, you want to pre-frame the dialer's call. So you can be like, hey, you are going to receive a call within 90 seconds. It can be from a random call because my sales team are going to reach out to you, my setter or my business partner, whatever you call, right? He reaches out to you, he'll ask you a bunch of questions, and if you qualify, then we can jump on a call with you. Because if you are getting that amount of traffic, you just don't want to waste your time or your closer's time on leads who just takes 2 hours to close, right? And sometimes they just don't even close. They ask objections. They have tons of objections, right, for the straight 2 hours. So that's it. And the next thing that they are doing, which gets them or increase their show up rates by 40%, is these little 60 seconds videos, right? So to understand these videos, we first need to understand this concept. So whenever a lead comes into your funnel or whenever any lead books in a call with you, so this is a meter, and on this end, they're just not gonna buy no matter what. You can have the best closers in the world, you can have the best sales process in the world, but they just not gonna buy, right? And on this part, you have people who don't even need to jump on a call with you. They will just simply ask for the payment links, and your closers are literally cash collectors when they are on a call with these types of people. And then there's middle people who are on the fence. They are not sure about your offer, they are not sure if they are going to buy it or not, and they are not even sure about if they want to jump on a call with you or not, right? So the thing is, most of the lead when they come into your funnel, they are here. Either they are not gonna buy or they are just on the fence, so they do not have any decisions made yet, right? So your job is to get people as much forward as you can in the marketing, right? So let's say a lead comes in your funnel and they are right now here, right? And to buy your coaching program, they need to be here, like in this side of this meter, right? This is, as you can say, sales meter, right? Now, if they are here and you do not do anything to hype them up for the call, to handle their objection, you just literally send them some reminders to hop on a call, and now they are on a call with your closer. What happens is your closers needs to do all the work from here to this point if they are going to close, and this is not even guaranteed, because sometimes your closers is just going on and on and on for 2 hours and they are still not sure about that, right? So to do that, what you want to do, send them as much content as you can that frames them to buy from you. Because right now they have a specific set of beliefs. They think online coaching programs are a scam, it won't work for them, or things of that nature, right? So to do that, you want to send them as much content as you can before the call that frames them to buy from you, right? Now let's get to our actual videos. So naturally, they have tons of objections when they book a call. They don't trust you, they are nervous about the call, skepticism kicks in, and they are already framed in a certain way, as I told you. Because the think of it like the most basic objection is coaching programs are a scam, right? They don't get enough value by investing 5,000, 10,000, $15,000, whatever your price is, right? So your job is to increase their interest level, hype them up, and frame them to think or believe in a certain way. How you do it, you just send them as much content as you can before they even hop on a call, so you can finally kill the skepticism and get them hyped up for the call, right? So right now they are even skeptical of jumping on a call with you, so you need to send that much amount of content, so instead of being skeptical, they are hyped up for the call, right? So they need to consume a minimum amount of content that educates them and pre-handles their objections. So most of their common objections are, what's your offer, how does it work, how it can help them, right? Think of it like whenever you are buying a product from Amazon. So let's say you are buying a deodorant. Now if you are buying a deodorant, you look for the brand, and you look for the reviews, you look for the price, you look for the ingredients, right? And these are the natural objections that immediately kicks in, right? So every single one of them, they have immediate objections that need to be addressed to even hype them up for the call and to make their decision that they are going to be jumping on a call with you, right? And then they will do their due diligence, right? Because they are not buying any $10 product. You are literally charging $5,000 from them. So they will look for reviews, they will look for your student results, they will look for like any information that they get from the internet. So they will do their due diligence anyway. So you might frame the information from them, right? So if they are doing it without any frame, they are always going to be end up negative, right? And if you frame them before they do their due diligence, you have higher chances to close them, right? So how to do it? Make 60-second videos going over your FAQs that answers their questions while framing them in a way you want. Now, if we take a look at what Breast Scales is doing, so this is just below the thank you page video that I just showed you, right? So this whole thing is going on still on the thank you page. So how quickly will I make my investment back? How much money do I need to get started? Does Brez actually does the business model himself, or can I still get clients with no experience? So these are the most common objections on the sales call. Now, after watching every single one of the video, now they are hyped up. Now they know how quickly they will be able to make their investment back. Now they know how much money they need to get started with this business model. And they actually know that Brez himself is doing it or not, or he's just another guru who's telling people to do something and he's not doing it himself, right? And now they know that they can get clients with no experience. So that's the thing you want to do. What you want to do is just take a look at your sales call, previous sales call, collect the data on what's your most common objections. You just take those objections and paste it on your thank you page, right? Make 30 seconds to 2-minute video and paste it on your thank you page. That is going to frame them in a certain way. So even if they are looking for some reviews and student results, they already have some frame of reference to get started, because now they know that they can get started with $0 and they can still get clients with no experience, right? So that's how it all makes sense. The next thing is pre-call email flows, and that's where 95% of the people literally fails to keep up, right? Because nobody even opens your email, because your emails only have reminders. Hey bro, 24 hours left. Hey, 2 hours left. Hey, 30 minutes left. Hey bro, please join. These are like literally the emails, pre-call emails people need to send to their leads to book the call. So you need to understand this point, that instead of helping them, right, you are literally annoying them by sending them constant reminders. Nobody opens these emails because they know it's the same generic stuff again and again and again, and you are annoying or disturbing their day-to-day life. So what you need to do, every single one of your email must be a value drop, going over common objections, beliefs, and frequently asked questions. So instead of telling that, hey bro, 24 hours left for the call, you are actually taking some time, because you just need to do it once, taking some time to write valuable emails for the pre-call flow, because that is literally the most important step in your funnel. They are about to close, or you are about to lose a deal. It's make or break. So you want your pre-call emails to be top notch quality. And by value drop, I mean having the actual body copy, as much valuable as you can. So for example, their most common objection or their most common belief or frequently asked question is, how fast can I make a return on investment if I going to buy a coaching program? You clears this objection and frame them in a certain way in email number 1, right? Second objection is, can it work for me? Because previously I failed in SMMA, I failed in trading. So what you need to do, you have to go over this objection in email number 2 and frame them in a certain way. So for example, it does not even matter where you are, because it works for everyone. Here are some my student results, and they are literally beginners. Some of them are intermediate level, some of them are experts, but they still got results. That's how you frame them in a certain way. Then next objection can be, I'm a beginner, can it work for me? Then that should be email number 3. Your email number 3 goes over that. Now I think you get the point, right? Instead of telling them that, hey bro, 24 hours left, now we still want to send those reminder emails. They are necessary, but we don't want to make every single one of our email as a reminder email, because now nobody opens them and you have less chances to nurture them and hype them before the call, right? Because so how people nurture or hype up, they have to consume your content, and as much content as you can send before the call, the better it is, because now they are more hyped up, now they are more interested, and now they are more framed in a certain way, jumping on the call, right? So that's how your closers literally become cash collectors. They just open their credit card and pay them. So that's how it works. That's how the email flow works. And also you want to increase the volume, because now everybody opens your email because they are value drops, they are not generic reminder emails. Everybody loves your emails, everybody opens them, so you want to increase the volume, because the same thing is we want to send them as much content as we can before the call even happens, to hype them up, to get their interest level up, and frame them in a certain way. Now the last thing is personalized sales conversation. How it works is, like, this is the basic funnel of every info coaching business. They fills out a type form or your application to apply for your coaching program. Either you have a calendar link or you just have your setters and dialers calling them. And I won't suggest having a calendar page, because now, as I told you, you will get tons of low quality leads that you don't want to waste your time on. So just hire some setters and hire more dialers in your sales team. Now the setter or dialer call every lead within 2 minutes. And again, 2 minutes is really important, because speed to lead matters. The more faster you can get back to them as soon as possible after they fill out the application, the more chances you have, first of all, to answer your phone, and second, jumping on a call with you. That's why Brez is doing 90-second video, and throughout the video is pre-framing the call. He's going to ask you some questions. He just confirmed the time with the sales team, and just be on the lookout for a call from a known number, right? So that's how you frame the call. So what you want to do is, once they fill out the form, setters and dialer call every lead within 2 minutes and understand their situation and where they are at. That is really important, because first of all, you can only do this when you are having a one-to-one conversation, or your setter or dialer are having a one-to-one conversation with them, right? They understand where they are in life, basic demographics, how old they are, where do they work, where do they live, things like that, and they understand their situation, right? And then they send them personalized sales assets before the call. Now, why is that important? So I have an example, that let's say you are running a trading offer like TGR. When it comes to trading attracts every kind of demographics, right? So an 18-year-old college student can be attracted to your offer. A 25-year-old corporate worker who wants to start trading, who wants hate his job and who wants to move full-time trading, or he can be a 40-year-old in construction and he just want to have a side income, right? Now, all three of them, they think differently, they have different life problems, and they have different situation, and they have different objections that needs to be handled before the call. If you are not reaching out to them personally, you don't even know who they are, right? Yes, you ask some questions on the type form, but the best way to do it is your setter or dialer reaches out to them and ask for their current situation. After they know them, they will send them personalized sales asset. So let's say an 18-year-old kid is more worried about the upfront payment, right? Because he does not have any income right now. A 25-year-old corporate worker is actually looking for safety. Does it even work, or can it even work for him, right? And the 40-year-old construction worker, he has his own life problems. So that's how you personalized every sales conversation. Your setters or dialers reaches out to them and send them personalized sales assets before the call. So that's how they are using the 7-figure pre-call flow, and first of all, increasing their show up rates. Second, their calls are super easy because they are already framed in a certain way and they are already hyped up for the call. Now, to implement this in your own coaching business, what you need to do, first of all, you need to start with your confirmation thank you page. Now, if you are getting tons of attraction on social media, and you are just can generate leads on command, you just want to hire more dialers and setters into your team. Just stop running calendar funnel. You'll get tons of low quality leads. And on the confirmation page, have a pre-framing video about the call that they are going to receive from your dialers. Then your dialers confirms the appointment, understand them situation, and just understand where they are, so that he can send them personalized sales asset, right? Now, after they watch this video, you have to have 5 to 15 videos going over most common sales objections, or most common objections your closers get, right? So they are hyped up for the call, they are more warmed up. And then, as I told you, email flows, just turn your email flows to be value drops, right? They are not reminders, they are value drops. And then the last thing, send them personalized sales asset. So yeah, this is the 7-figure sales process that the top info guys are using. They are literally doing over $1 million a month with it. So yeah, just implement this to your business. Now let's move on to the last part of the video, which is the free community funnel. And one thing I can tell you about this funnel is, this is by far the most lead efficient funnel right now. So if you are experiencing very low quality leads from your funnel and they are not really converting and your conversion rates are really messed up, what you need to do is use this funnel, and by using it you will get very high quality leads that sometimes you don't even need to jump on a sales call, right? So this is best fit for you if you are experiencing low quality leads. So it will give you very high quality, nurtured, super warm leads, right? And how it works, it's really simple. The front end is not too different, it's very similar to an opt-in funnel, right? So let's see how it works. First one is you are getting traffic from YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and like your main opt-in or your main messaging in the main call to action is to join the free school community, right? And whenever they click on any link, they get redirected to an opt-in page, and on the opt-in page you frame it as a free course, not a direct offer. So the main benefit of this is, let's say if you are doing a like direct opt-in funnel where your main headline is only talking about your offer, so if they are not interested in your offer, they will bounce off, right? But if you frame it as a free course or a free community, right, they are way more interested in giving their email, giving their contact details, because now there is no pressure on them, right? They are not jumping on any sales call, they are not paying us anything, right? It's a free course. If they want access, they need to give the details. So that's why you'll get way more opt-ins, like as compared to a traditional opt-in or VSL funnel. Then they'll give you the contact details, and once they give you the contact details, they'll get redirected to the next page, which is a VSL page. And on the VSL, your first headline would be, hey, check your email, we sent you the access, right, with a link. So you go high level, simple. Whenever they get in your CRM, you'll send up an automated email, right? It's super simple. So then on the VSL, then we have like completely VSL call funnel. There's a VSL headline, call to action, bunch of testimonials below. If they click on the call to action, they'll be redirected to a type form where you will qualify them financially, and then they can finally book a call with you by going on to the booking page, right? So this is, as I told you, this is not too complicated. It's very similar to our traditional opt-in funnels, right? And the best thing about this funnel is the retargeting, on how many ways you can retarget them. So let's start. So once they got access to the course, like they will receive an email to the link to your school community or your pop community, I recommend both of these, like you can do any of them, right? So in every single one of your training videos or free course, right, you have call to action at the end of every video or at the start of every video. So two call to action at the start or at the end about your coaching program. Then in the description of every single video, you have a VSL link in description. So you are running a different VSL for these kind of audience. So you know that, hey, they joined your free course, they are watching the training, now they want to book a call. So you want to reframe your main VSL a little bit, right? And you want to frame them. They think that your paid offer is the only way, by creating fear of missing out and creating scarcity. And the only goal of the free course is not to give them that much value. Like obviously you want to give value, but the main goal here is to nurture them, is to break their limiting beliefs about you, about your offer, about your coaching program, and frame them to think that, hey, his paid offer is the best thing I can do right now to get to XYZ results, right? This is the first thing, that how you can retarget them, and this is by far the best thing, right? So you are literally having a video sales letter as training for 5 to 6 times. So if it's a 5 module course, then you can have like 10 to 15 chances to frame them, to break their beliefs, to nurture them, right? So that's why I told you the retargeting is the most important thing of this funnel. The second thing you are doing is jumping on a weekly calls in the group. And weekly calls, don't frame it as a webinar, don't frame it as a sales call. No, you are just jumping on a simple call with them to give them value. So let's say you are a trader, right? So what you want to do, you did an amazing trade this week, so on Sunday or Saturday you want to break that trade down for the like people in that group, right? So that way you are giving them amazing value, they are being nurtured, more nurtured, right? And throughout the call you are soft pitching them by having multiple call to action during the call. So if you are breaking down a trade, so you can be like, hey guys, by the way, this is the exact strategy that I teach in my paid offer. And for example, if you want more in-depth breakdown of this strategy, you can always check out the link in the description and book a call with my sales team, right? You get the point. Then you want to have Q&A at the end, and in the Q&A you also want to do soft pitching. So if let's say someone asks you a question about uh, let's say you are a remote sales calls, right? And somebody asks you a specific question about sales, then you can be like, you explain a little bit, you don't want to give the whole information, and you can be like, hey, just do this, this, and this. And by the way, if you are looking for help, that's what exactly we do in our paid offer, right? So yeah, like they can book a call from the free course, they can book a call from the weekly live group calls, and after every single group call, at the end, like when everything's done, you want to have a 5-minute pitch session where you are pitching your offer, like telling them the benefits, telling them the entire process that they will go through, and give them as much information like they need about your offer, right? So they can again book a call with you. And then at the time of like getting access to the training, they will they will give you their number, right? Sorry for the writing, their name, and their email. So now you have a whole new system unlocked to retarget them. First thing, as soon as they join the course or they join the free community, they will be automatically added to a 2 weeks email sequence. And the only goal we have with this email sequence is agitating their pain points about their current situation. By agitating, I mean that you are really digging on their pain points. You are really, emotional setting. So, hey, if you keep doing this, you'll be broke, and you want to make your parents proud, but still you don't get results. You get the point, right? Agitating on the pain points. Also talking about the results, so you can build the proof and authority with your results and giving them information about your offer, how it works. Obviously you don't want to tell the pricing, it is for the sales call, like how it works, the exact process, your main offer, so things like that. So agitating the pain points, talking about the results and your offer in a 2 week email sequence, and from every single one of the email they can obviously book a call with you. Then you also have SMS blasts because they already gave you the phone number. So SMS blasts is another way you can retarget them. And in the SMS blast, you are talking about the free community and obviously the high ticket offer that you have. Like if you doing weekly calls, that you must, if you are running a free community funnel, you can do SMS blasts for them. And you can talk about your high ticket offer that, hey, we are letting 5 people in for our paid offer, things like that. The next angle is auto DM inside the community. So as soon as they join the community, they'll get an auto DM. So, hey, welcome to the community, this and this. Do you have any questions? So our setters try to qualify them and book them in so they can book a call with you. And again, the last thing is the dialer. So they give you a number, the dialer calls the lead within 5 minutes and they try to book them in for a sales call. So as I told you, the main, like the power of this funnel and the main thing of for this funnel, using this funnel, is how many ways you can retarget them. You can retarget them from the video trainings, you can retarget them from weekly calls, emails, SMS blasts, auto DM inside the community, and the dialer. So that's why it is the most lead efficient funnel, because it is not that they watch your VSL, they give you your email and you are only targeting them via email. No, you are calling them, you are trying to chat them inside the community, you are giving them free value, or you are jumping on a call with them every single week, right? So you can hit them up with almost every angle. So that's what it makes this funnel the most lead efficient funnel. And as I told you, if you are struggling with low quality leads, this is mostly because people aren't nurtured enough about your offer. They don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, right? And the best thing to do in this situation, if you lack nurturing, is obviously to first of all post YouTube content, and I already gave you a proper masterclass on it in the micro niche YouTube funnel part, right? And the second thing, but the thing with YouTube is, before I went to the second thing, you cannot control who watches your video, right? So if somebody watches your video for first time, there's no guarantee that they will watch your second video, right? But if they join your free community on course, there are very high chances of them going through the whole information so that you can build the trust that is needed, right? Because obviously they want to consume at least 6 to 7 hours of your content, free content, either it be for YouTube, either it be a free course, right? To buy from you. And that's where the free community and courses funnels shine, because it completely takes care of the nurturing part. So that is it. I hope you like the video. And I guess this is one of the longest video on my channel. And thanks for watching, first of all. And again, if you are looking for help to start or scale your coaching business, you can go into the first link in the description. Or if you want me to implement any of the systems that I talk about, like story sequences, micro niche YouTube funnel, or these community funnels, pre-call process, you can always book a call with me, or you can DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is also linked down below. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.